Today we will see how to compile the Linux kernel. So I already have a kernel which is 5.15.49. So I am going to take the latest kernel and compile. I have already compiled. I will show you the steps how to do it. So you have to go to kernel.org and then I will take the latest. This is 19.0. So here you put a right click and do a copy link address. You have to take this address. You do a copy link address, you will get, then you put get wget -c and paste it. So if you do this, you will get a source code. So I have got the source code. I have done this step already. So this is a source code. Then you have to do tar-xvf of that file. So that also I have already done. This is the step. tar-xvf linux.tar. If you do this, it will create this folder. If you go inside this is the source code. This is the Linux source code. So we are going to compile. So for compiling, first step you need to know is install the dependencies. So apt-get install git. So all these you should install. It is already installed in my system. If not, it will ask for a question. I will take some time to compile. Install. Then you have to do this command. What this command does is, it will copy. 1 minute, I will just show. I have already done, so it will overwrite it. I will just show you the. So this is what it will take. It will take from boot config this file and it will copy it in this current folder. So I have already done. So I am not doing it again. Then you should do menu old config. Make old config. This if you run, it will take the default configs and it will copy. So this is the command you have to give. This also I have already run. So after this you should do make menu config. If you do make menu config, it will also show. See, it will come like this. It will take some time and it will give menus. You can select whatever you want and then you have to do a make. So this is what. So you can select any options you want. Virtualization, if anything you want, you can enable and you can do anything. So network support. So M shows that it is a KO module. Star shows that it is a O module. So I am just doing an escape. I am not doing anything. I will say no. So not saved. So, but you should give S and come if you make changes. Then you should give a make. So this is make. So I have already compiled. So now since it is compiled, it will come up. When you give a make, you will face some issues in this particular kernel version 5.19. So this first error is this. You will get this error. So how to solve this error is, you have to create a folder like this, user local src, and then you should do apt-get install source. This means it will copy the source code to this file user src linux. So from there we will copy this canonical start pm to our local deb. Then you remove this command will remove that user source src, and then we have to copy this user local src bin to our source code path. Once if you do this, this error will be solved. Second error which you will face is this error. So to solve this error, you have to install DWAR waves. So this you have to do. If you install this, then you will not face this issue. The third issue which we faced is ZTD is not found. So for that you should install ZTD. Done. You have to do sudo make modules install. So this will compile all the modules and install it in this folder, lib modules. In this path it will install. This is the path in which it's going to install, because we are using this 5.19 kernel. The next step is You have to do make install. So what this will do is, this will copy. It will take a long time. I'm just saying the steps, what all it will happen. You go to boot. Here it will copy all these VMZ images. And then next step is, we have to create a init.rd image. So for that, open this file etc initramfs tools initramfs.com. In this file, search for this modules. In modules, default it will be most. Most means it will add most of the file system and all the hardware drivers. So it will make the Linux heavy. So we can use dep. So it will install only the needed dependable modules. So that's how we can reduce the size of initramfs. So do that change, and then you have to do this. This is the command to update. Update initramfs -c-k this name. So this name how you can give is, first you should know which kernel you are compiling. For that you can see this name. But once it is installed, it will be installed in this modules. In this module, what name it has done, the same thing you have to give. So this name should match with this name. So once you do this, it will create this file in boot. It will create this initramfs. This one, 4 dot. This image it will create. So once this image is created, you have to update the grub. For updating the grub, this is the command. So if you give this command, what it will do is, it will go to boot grub. It will go to this file, boot grub.cfg. You can see this name 5.19.0.rc. You have to search this here. It will put an entry here. So this is the entry. This is recovery version and this is the normal version. So it will put this entry in menu con. So while booting, you can see this and you can enter inside this. So that is the reason for installing. So once all these steps are installed, you can do a reboot. So for reboot, this is the command sudo reboot -h now. So once giving this, I'll show you. Once you give reboot, you will get this option. In this option, you can go to advanced option and give an enter. Now you will be able to see the kernel which you have created. This 15.15 is old, 15.9 is this. So and then you can press an enter and it will go from a normal reboot. Once it boots up, we can telnet and see whether kernel is getting upgraded. System is booted now. Now we can give uname -a and check. See, it is changed. So now we are success. We have upgraded a kernel from 5.15 to 5.19. You can try the steps. Thank you.